Hello, my name is Dr. Ray Milazzo of the Chiropractic Wellness Center. I've been a practicing chiropractor now for 30 years and most recently for the last 5 or 10 years here in Wyckoff, New Jersey. Today, in addition to our chiropractic practice, we've also been testing people nutritionally to let them know what type of supplements they should take. There's a lot of products out there, there's a lot of information, but people really don't know, what should I take? Vitamin C, vitamin E, which ones, multis, which are the best? Well, the way we go about that is that we like to test, the gold standard for this is testing your blood. So we send you out to LabCorp, we get the report, we like to look at many, many factors that are going on in your body. We test very broadly, 53 different things, and we look at those results, and then we give you recommendations based on that. We also take a hair sample, and we send that out for hair testing because there are toxins like lead and cadmium and mercury that get into your body, and they wind up in your hair, and if we find them in there, we want to try to get those out of your body as naturally as we can too. And so with all the testing that we do, we come to results, and I'd like to talk to you today about one patient who did the nutritional testing who was very, very sick. This was a young man in his 50s, and he had been feeling very fatigued for about 10 years. He was unable to work, his brain was foggy, and this was a very successful businessman who had been just really knocked down through various things. So we did the testing on him, and we were able to find some things that were causing his fatigue. Now, one of the most important things that we're going to be looking at, well, we look at your heart factors, but the liver factor is very, very key, one of the most important organs of your body. And I'd like to show you what was going on in this patient B, as we'll call him, if we can zoom in here to his blood results. Anything you see here in blue is a code blue. Those are some of the worst numbers that you can see, and this right here was his old numbers. I want to point out that the ferritin level, the building block for iron in your body, was at a sky-high level of 584. Normal ferritin levels would be 65 to 300 in the healthy range, and so he was off the charts there. Now, when you have high ferritin, that can damage your liver, so we had to advise this patient that what he should be doing to lower his ferritin was donating blood regularly. And by doing that, we can see on his follow-up test just 2 months later, he came down to 255, so he came out of the danger zone. Another thing that was going on with this patient is one of the most important tests that we could look at is triglycerides. Some people think triglycerides is much more important than cholesterol as far as determining your cardiovascular risk. And his cholesterol was through the roof at 1400. Normal triglyceride should be 50 to 125. Well, after giving him some supplementations and getting some of that ferritin and toxins out of his body, we were able to get his triglycerides down to 262. Now that's still too high, but that's only in 2 months. It came down over 1,000 points. So he's out of the danger zone, he's out of the blue zone, he's into still a high level, but as he continues to work, we look forward to seeing other factors. And how did we do this? We told him what supplements to take, and we gave him some dietary recommendations. So you can see the importance. Now, this patient had been to another nutritionist before who had given him a survey and given him recommendations, and that didn't work because no survey is going to pick up things like high ferritin, high triglycerides. You need to be tested. And if you need more information about the type of work that we do, you can find that at my website, drraymilazzo.com, or you can call us here at the Chiropractic Wellness Center of Wyckoff for more information. It has been my pleasure presenting this blog to you, and we will see you next time.